now Turtle will get into the fun part,
Yeah.
which is actually watching the games as they unfold. And you talked about Extra a little bit. He is a player that we saw from DreamHack kind of make a splash, and now teaming with Tigre and teaming with iIgnite, he is leading the team in scoring.
Yeah, Extra is nuts. He's probably one of my favorite players on this roster because I think he has more of an underdog presence with him because not a lot of people are really paying attention to him, and that's great for him because now it's his time to shine and to really be an outstanding player. And I think it's him and the dynamic duo of him and iIgnite is really what sets them apart.
And iIgnite's such a fast player.
Yeah.
But then Tigre, you can't forget about
the Rock.
Yeah, he's a core part of the team. Doesn't necessarily top the charts in scoring or assists, but just positioning. All these guys are so good. Playing at the RLCS level forces you to play at a high speed with minimal mistakes. And we get game one underway.
I just want to see what kind of Vertex team we're going to see, really. Because they're already eliminated, and like you said, they still have so much to fight for. It's all about just keeping your mentality strong and just resilient.
Long clear from Tigre, Extra, not a lot of boost, still managed to get a challenge on it. Challenge from iIgnite, kicks it out to the middle. Tigre dropping it down, and Coca cleans it out to the corner. Extra gonna turn around.
And right away, I mean, we already see the mechanical ability from a lot of this AS Monaco roster. I think that it's so easy to respect them too much on the field as a rival series team.
Yeah, you see names like iIgnite, E-League champion. That can be intimidating.
Yeah.
Especially with the season that Vertex has had. But now, perhaps they'll play with a few less nerves. Good backboard deny there. Extra gonna get another challenge. Rizex there. Now Coca taking over. Tigre shutting the play down. He'll move this upfield. Now iIgnite going for that pass. Kicks out to the middle and Extra puts it far post. Monaco take the lead.
And we already talked about it before. The duo of iIgnite and Extra. Both of these players the most forward for their team. And here they put it on display. iIgnite with a great pass off the backboard. Extra, even a better finish in finding that placement.
Monaco, a quick start for them, just about a minute and a half in, getting the first goal. Challenge from Dumain in the corner. Now iIgnite, back to the corner. Extra with the challenge, gets the demo on Coca. Ball out to the middle for Tigre. Tigre down to iIgnite, pops it up. And now, no one was able to get to that. Tigre keeping the ball in at midfield. Ball kicked out to Rizex. iIgnite. Back to the corner. Another stop. Dumain hits it out to the middle. A shot was weak and denied by Coca.
Just relentless pressure. This ball has not left the half of Team Vertex so far this series.
Now, that shot was a heat-seeking missile to the upper corner, but well handled. Now another shot going to be stopped by Rizex. Vertex being forced on defense as the ball just keeps getting stopped in the midfield. Dumain getting that boost. It spawned right under him, so he will have something to work with. Center ball. Stopped immediately by Tigre. Back to Extra. Extra downfield. Extra committing to that. He's got nothing in the tank. It's a 2v3. But Extra gets back, tries to get a touch. Extra coming in, winning the ball at midfield.
Follow
again, going.
No way.
Quadruple tap. Panic in front of net. iIgnite wasn't expecting that touch either.
I saw Extra going for that. He had so many extra touches off the backboard.
I see what you did there. And now another shot opportunity for Tigre. Extra, he has just been chasing this ball down. Look at him getting that off the backboard.
I mean, if you're Extra, you would have wanted to at least find the shot, but he also got the bump in and just destroyed whoever was in net. And he's been a part of both goals so far.
0 shots for Team Vertex.
Yeah.
5 for Tigre alone.
And they can't break out. I mean, I was watching the earlier series. versus Echo Zulu for Team Vertex. And RLCS, I mean, he was a player who stood out to me. I think he did have this incredible solo dribble play where we got a mind game as well. And then to think about it, Vertex, they beat Method. They know how to beat upper-level teams who have RLCS experience.
They certainly do. But Monaco, they're here to win.
Definitely.
Getting a demo on Dumaine, the ball just floating into net. And that one somehow gets saved. The follow-up shot saved from Dumaine.
I mean, they're just putting on one of the biggest clinics. This is insane.
I don't know how that ball didn't go into the net. It was floating there for so long. Kicking off the post and out.
And I'm surprised there's really only 2 goals so far for AS Monaco. They've had 9 shots to 0 for Vertex.
Vertex has just been playing defense this whole game. Every ball getting challenged. We'll see if Coke can get one here. No, he's challenged by iIgnite. iIgnite leaves that for Extra. Flicks it over to Tigray. And now Extra, the shot, that's denied by Coca, but still you can see Vertex struggling to keep their head above water.
It's the pace too. They can't find the speed to even match these challenges in the air.
As the time ticks down, Monaco a firm grip over game 1. A shutout. And in that shutout, we'll see if one shot was even had.
I don't think so. It was literally just
0 shots.
A stomp.
Forced to make 8 saves, 0 shots, a stomp. You said it.
And if you look at this game on paper, just from scoreboard-wise, you would think it was a relatively close game. I mean, 2-0, it's nothing crazy, but then if you look at the pressure of AS Monaco, it was relentless.
If you watched it.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Literally, if you just had any visual on the game.
Yeah, if you were just watching, you could tell Vertex was just outclassed there. They were stuck in their own net. Every single ball getting stopped at the midfield. But they were making saves. That was the one thing that I think is a positive for Vertex was the saves they were making, especially I believe it was one shot from Tigray that was heading upper 90. And they still managed to keep that one out. So they were making stops, but that's about it.
I mean, it comes down now to the turnarounds and how quickly you can counterattack with somebody. And I think the possession game, they don't have any possession at all. It's not even, they get one clear, and I think everybody else just has a huge sigh of relief, and then they just go and get boost. When in actuality, you have to just keep pushing forward, and you have to stall in their corner rather than your own, because the pressure is going to keep coming back. All the boost is getting taken, and AS Monaco, I mean, you saw Extra getting involved with both goals and doing a great job.
The speed, the positioning, the rotations were all there. You even saw moments where iIgnite could have done a half rotation, which we've seen in the past. Sometimes he's a little aggressive, but he just left it there. Extra came in, took control of the ball, and it was just another day in the office for Monaco.
That's it.
They really handled
And I think the thing that they can worry about right now is over-aggressing. I mean, a team like Vertex right now, they're getting saves in, and that's, like you said, James, a really crucial part. So that means there's at least an opening for AS Monaco to overextend and make a free net possible for Vertex, and that's what they got to worry about if you're AS Monaco.
See if any of those quick counterattacks can happen. Here's a chance over to RLCS.
What?
Reset! Talk about a counterattack. Oh my.
The first goal they get is RLCS flipping off the wall, and then he gets the flip reset on the... What was that? That was
disgusting.
That was insane.
He just pre-flips off the wall to even get to the ball.
Wow.
Perfect execution, gets the flip reset.
And that's one of the best goals we've seen all season.
Yeah, that was a world-class goal.
Wow. Well, that's a great start then for Vertex on the board. And now they've got pressure and possession.
And kickstarting your confidence. Holy. I mean, you can't have a better goal than that. And another shot coming in. Vertex coming out of their shell.
They were just joking the first game, it seems.
Sandbagging.
Yeah.
Now that miss there, and RLCS gets his second.
And it's almost like you can't even blame the miss right now from Extra on the wall. All this pressure came out of nowhere. And I think it just caught everybody on AS Monaco by surprise. The first goal was incredible. And then right now, a defensive mistake for AS Monaco. And Team Vertex, they're up 2-0.
just makes you scratch your head. Where was this Vertex game one?
Yeah.
Rizex, so good. I don't think we'll see a better shot this weekend.
I agree. That was the mechanical ability alone from that.
Because he had to flip early. So
Yeah.
it's so hard to time that flip early and be that accurate to get where you need to go for a quality flip reset.
I thought he was just going to try and get a dunk, but he got the reset too, which is crazy.
And the shot on
Yeah.
top of it was beautiful. So we'll see if Monaco can respond. A dribble pass over to Dumaine. Rizex. Backboard pass. Tried to dunk that through. Gets the demo on iIgnite. Now he'll turn for this. Dunks it out. Now counterattack chance, and that was a shot. Top corner, a spear from iIgnite.
And I talked about RLCS, capable plays, and this is definitely one of them. Everybody getting involved. What a counterattack. That's how you pass it out of your defensive area and then ultimately end up with a shot. AS Monaco, a great response here 2 minutes in.
Now a kickoff opportunity, and Rizex gets back in time. Dumaine, upfield. Rizex couldn't get to it, and now iIgnite challenging. Another win from Coca, sent back upfield, however. iIgnite centers it, and then the clear comes out from Rizex. Extra. Hitting it really high off the ceiling. Trying to force a mistake out of Vertex. This one's gonna pop off the corner and out. Rizex there. Gets another hit. Gets a third. Getting it by everybody. Coca being stopped by iIgnite. Rizex standing out as a player that's able to generate opportunities.
He's finding holes too, and it's not just on the defensive end. The dribbles that he's had out of his own end are incredibly strong.
Tigre had to get back for that one. Getting the save, iIgnite, an extra double commit. Extra getting back down, hitting it to the corner for iIgnite to chase. Dumaine, second effort on the ball. There's a demo as well. iIgnite, his follow-up sends it up to Extra towards net, and iIgnite! The passing play from Monaco, they tie it up. Look at this play.
And this is the second passing play from them, but Extra. He hits it behind him almost, but still manages to find iIgnite. And wow, now it's tied up. Both goals from each team have been phenomenal. Like, not one has been a pretty much a free goal. We saw a miss from Vertex, but still being in position to find it.
3 high-quality counterattack goals. 3 out of the 4 were from counterattacks. And wow, Monaco answering back.
And they don't even really necessarily need a specific player to step up like Rizex from Vertex.
But iIgnite and Extra have been working really well together.
Yeah.
Up there in the midfield, making the passing plays happen. As Extra will get that mid boost. The demo that sends it across net. Follow up. No one's back. You saw the demo earlier. Rizex getting the lead.
And Vertex, they're the only team right now who's getting physical plays. And the demo, it was almost off of, it was actually off of the pass, which is crazy because he got the pass in, flipped, and still managed to land a demo.
So Vertex taking the lead back despite giving it up. Seemed like they were going to run away with the game.
Yeah.
Monaco battled back, but now that goal for Vertex in the final minute could be the decider. Rizex trying to deny the clear, the shot. It's going to go back on the backboard, and the block, and now the shot high follow-up. That's wide. Pressure from Monaco in the final minute. As now the clear comes through. Vertex just trying to hold on. Tigre off the backboard, not much boost for Dumaine, but he still manages to make that hit. That little pop, and now the hit from Rizex. It's gonna float towards net, off the crossbar and out. The block again from Rizex.
They can do it.
Coca out of boost. There's a stop. We'll see if Monaco
Extra.
can keep it up. Bounces off the ceiling and down, and Vertex get the win in game 2.
And this second game, the level of Rocket League that we saw was incredible. Every single goal from AS Monaco, the passing plays were there. Then Vertex with obviously RizX and the crazy shot, but also the demos and the physical play and the way they responded with their own play style is really what I thought, stood out to me.
I thought what stood out to me was that shot from RizX, that flip reset.
I don't know
off the
how
wall,
he hit
the
that.
counterattack. That was the soul of that game.
Yeah.
He really energized his team with that play. He got a hat trick as well. So RizX making a statement.
And I thought that the Monaco team was actually going to bounce back incredibly strong because you saw them carry momentum. All the goals, like I was saying, it's one thing to get solo plays, but that can only take you so far in a series. But to get the passing plays and to work as a team, that's just another level in itself of stability for a team in Rocket League in general.
Yeah.
And I think that whenever they started hitting those passing plays, I was kind of thinking to myself, this is when Monaco is going to start getting momentum, and they're going to probably end up stealing this game away. But Vertex, they did respond again even later in the game, which is really
the final
crazy.
minute, getting that goal again from RizX. And then also he almost had that floater goal in the final seconds that went off the crossbar and out. So RizX, just a stellar performance.
Yeah.
Can he keep that up? Because that was a game for him.
And I mean, they're trying to be the Grim Reapers right now. They're already eliminated, but they still have a lot to fight for, a lot to prove. You're a Rival Series player. You want to make a name for yourself. The Rival Series is just the place to do that. Let's see if Vertex can take another game.
Monaco want to solidify themselves in the top 4. Dumaine staying on the wall, doesn't jump into it, still able to get a massive clear. That time, Tigre hits it off Coca deep to the corner. Challenge from iIgnite. A little slow from Dumaine. iIgnite, a pass over. He's going to go for another dunk. Keeps this in the corner, no boost, but being a nuisance.
Yeah.
This ball going towards backboard. Extra has to stop it. Second effort. Pass down to Dumaine. It's going off the backboard. Tigre has to get up. Challenged by RizX. Coca going for the double, but iIgnite hitting it towards corner. Extra helps him out. Good little moment of pressure there for Vertex.
And they're starting out strong again here in game 3. Vertex, not so much on the defensive end. They didn't even get a single shot in the first game. And now it's just a world of a difference.
They're keeping all the pressure on.
Yeah.
Game 1, they couldn't get it out of their half. Game 3, it's a completely different story. Tigre, tough read, didn't manage to make it. Still out to the middle and a block by Coca. Tigre, that tough read off the corner because you don't really know how it's going to bounce. The double tap just a little bit too high from RizX.
And that's RizX again. I mean, you see him in the air. It's a challenge just to try and hit some kind of a block against this man who's shooting out of his mind.
He's got a hot hand.
Yeah.
The demo on Extra is going to put Monaco shorthand for a brief moment. Extra getting the respawn, diving towards the ball. Multiple misses as Coca keeps possession. Tigre finally getting the ball. Has enough boost for an air dribble, but that was saved out by Dumaine. Follow-up blocked by RizX. Now double tap chance. Extra!
Wow.
Narrowly missing far post. As Monaco starting to take a few swings themselves.
It's a shootout right now. Who can land with the best shots right now? Really, it's defense has been strong on both sides. It just comes down to finding a ridiculous angle from RizX or Extra.
Coca to the corner. Now follow-up from RizX. Save, but iIgnite gets demoed. RizX trying to bump on the way out as well. Corner bounce. iIgnite does well to get a piece of the ball, but it's right back up. Dumaine tried to pass that down to RizX. Extra with some boost. Going for the double tap, but well played by Coca to get a long clear.
Good beat.
like a team bump there from Vertex and Coca. Shot coming in from iIgnite, saved. Pressure starting to mount. The shot from Tigre, saved.
What?
He gets a block, and it goes wide.
And how did Vertex get a block on that? There were so many people in net jumping and panicking with what was like 4 shots from AS Monaco, and still managed to stay strong on defense.
And that was certainly the closest call we've seen so far in Game 3. Seemed like a goal was an inevitability.
Yeah, and you saw the panic play, the pre-jumps from players, and now the physical play as well. Both teams just trying to shake the defense up.
Another good block from Vertex. iIgnite jumped in front of Tigre. Tigre used up all his boost for that, so he's a little late on the rotation. The flick off the back, follow up, and a save from Extra. And that shot, or clear rather, just going wide, but that was another golden opportunity for Vertex.
And it was Dumain on the shot who just had to place it anywhere but the one spot where Extra was, and unfortunately he does find Extra in the net. So much more to shoot at. You've got to be kicking yourself in the leg for that.
Absolutely. Kick yourself in the other leg?
Yeah, that's just how it happens, James.
Tough to kick the same leg you're kicking with. But here we go. Under 30 seconds left. A center ball and another big block from Dumain. The passing is there for Monaco. Bouncing, shut down by Dumain. Dumain, slight block from iIgnite, but it still goes backwards. Dumain off the backboard, can't get the double touch. Another shot, hits the elbow and goes in, and it's none other than Vertex.
And Vertex, everybody involved right now. Vertex somehow managed to find the corner pocket of the net. 2 seconds left. What a clutch shot. That was the first goal, and it's just gonna get killed off the kickoff. Vertex, are you serious?
You know, I said it was a no-brainer to pick Monaco here.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm the one with no brain.
I mean, you're not the one who just said kick yourself in the foot or in the leg, in the other leg. So, James, I think we both have no brains because we both picked AS Monaco.
You know,
but look, they have Extras hitting some nutty shots, but they still couldn't find the net.
But Vertex was the better team in that game.
Yeah.
Multiple opportunities. In Vertex, he's just a threat. Don't let your eye off him.
Wow, I actually can't believe what I'm seeing because it seems as though Monaco, they had passing plays, they have a lot of this, but then the defense just falls short on a lot of these backboard hits.
There was a couple times where we saw double commits. We saw Tigre going for the clear, iIgnite jumping over his head, and once you start doing that, you're using up more boost than you should, getting out of position, throwing off the rotation. Your time that you could have maybe spent on offense, had you kick-started a counterattack, you now have double committed, and you have to double down on defense yet again. So Monaco, they had a few chances. We saw them going for passing plays, but overall, Vertex, they had the possession, and had the authority in this game.
I didn't think they were going to win it because I saw Dumain go for. I thought that was the one golden opportunity that they had the whole series or the whole game. Excuse me, was Dumain with that one shot that just found Extra in the net with all this. All this space. I thought that was going to be the tilting point, but they managed to fight back again. And Vertex, it seems like when the momentum isn't even going their way, they can manage to fight back in the end of the game. Excuse me, where Monaco might be taking it away.
Monaco, series life on the line. Vertex, led by Vertex, and his outstanding shooting so far, are in the lead. That shot blocked by Coca. This one bouncing up off the roof, slow to it. iIgnite came from far away to get that challenge. And then a miss there in front of net. Early pressure for Monaco.
Yeah. And most of the physical play has been from Vertex. I've seen iIgnite be a little bit annoying on the offensive line, trying to get some bumps, take the boost. But we want to see more of it from him and Extra, both pushing forward, going for demo, try and throw off this Vertex defense.
They are the lead scorers on the team. You expect that from them, especially after Game 2 and Game 1, where they were working so well together. Dumain hitting it off the wall, getting some help. Dumaine rushing to get the boost steal from the corner. Ignite downfield. Extra, another touch. Ball in the corner. Dumaine upfield, stopped by Tigre. We'll see if Monaco can convert this possession into some kind of quality shot.
Right. And Monaco, I mean, they're one of the top teams. They can't afford right now to lose to Vertex, another team that is eliminated. They lost to Echo Zulu as well. Both those teams, I mean, big upsets. And Extra, he's going to shut me up and take the lead here in Game 4.
Extra launches that out to Ignite, who misses. It just bounces off the wall. Ignite, you know, he'll take that one. Extra getting that free goal. And that's what you do. You just wait. And Ignite even going for it forced the defender to go for the block as well.
Oh, another one.
Monaco getting a goal. It wasn't the prettiest of goals, but a goal nonetheless. 3 minutes left in Game 4.
And it's not the fashion of Monaco's goals so far. The trend has been just huge passing plays all across the board. They finally get a nice punishing one in.
But you made a great point. They can't play to the competition, especially when you're trying to get into the RLCS. This is the most important season yet. The first time ever that rival series teams will have automatic bids into the RLCS. This is the best opportunity these players might ever get at getting back to the Rocket League Championship Series.
I mean, we've mentioned it so much. This is the best time to be in the rival series.
And they can't squander that opportunity. Monaco currently sitting up there near the top. Vertex already eliminated, but Vertex have been playing very well in this series. Down by 1, 2 minutes left on the clock. Vertex trying to get on the board, and that was a chance. Dumaine whizzing by. Just needed to make contact with that ball.
And that's the second opportunity he alone has missed in dire moments for his team where they need to put one on the board.
Vertex battling from behind. The stop sends it up. Good speed from Coca. Get the boost in the middle, and he'll take over. Challenged by Extra. Follow up from Ignite. The shot's going to be high. Well handled by Rizex, who's flicking it all over the place. Tigre denies the backboard hit. Coca going up. You saw two players jump again. Tigre.
There it is.
The shot off the post. Follow up off the crossbar and post. Now finally Coca puts this one in.
And who? It's none other than Rizex.
He played 3 posts.
I mean, he had the shot off the pass, a blazing shot, but just finding the post every single time. And thankfully, they have Coca there to finish it out. And they tied up a minute left. Vertex, they want to end it here on match point.
Final minute. Vertex surging late. Coca being challenged by Ignite. It kicks across the field. Tigre flipping to it. Rizex trying to get the dunk. Tigre overpowering multiple players. Dumaine upfield, back towards the net. Rizex denying the backboard. Hits it to the corner. Dumaine. Rizex, that slight touch was gonna, it threw off the AS Monaco defender. I believe that was Extra, but what a nice little touch from Rizex.
And he's had multiple of those. All the flicks and dribbling from him, as well as shots, have been on point, and his teammates doing a great job of being in position. The communication, you know, is there.
Coca centers it. This one off the ceiling, going down. Last chance for either team. Coca decides to keep the ball up. Rizex, and now overtime. Vertex looking to finish their season strong.
Yeah. And you love to see it. Everybody right now in the rival series, Echo Zulu, they were eliminated and they just won the previous series we've watched today. And now Vertex looking to do the same thing.
Rizx, keep your eye on him. He has been the key figure for the Vertex offense.
Ignite.
Ignite getting blocked out. Extra with the first touch gets bumped. Now Coca racing to it. Ignite the shot towards net. And Ignite, his speed overpowers Vertex. We'll take another look.
And he didn't even hesitate. Look at all this space. Coca was just waiting to get a huge clear, and Ignite saw the hesitation, saw the patience from Coca, and decided just to completely rush it, probably hoping for a dunk, but he managed to like outspeed anything the defense had to offer, and that is one of the worst ways to lose in Game 4.
Coca didn't block off the angle.
Yeah.
He came in, and he probably thought that Ignite, might have been going to hit it off the wall or try to hit it hard, but Ignite just went for the net.
Yeah.
He went for the net, and he was on target.
And
so
he didn't even hesitate at all whenever he saw Coca going for the clear. I mean, Ignite, he just was ruthless.
Just speed. And so Vertex, they already lost today in a reverse sweep from Echo Zulu.
Yeah.
2 overtime games in Game 4 and 5 that they lost as well. So it's been a rough day.
A rough day. Yeah.
And now it seemed like they might be able to be in a position to get the upset over Monaco, but in overtime, Ignite, that speed, that shot, being the difference. And now we're going to Game 5.
And I really think that was their chance, right, to close out this series, because now, I mean, AS Monaco, they were shaking. That was probably the most hesitant. That's why I'm so surprised, because Ignite, this is match point for them in probably the most important rival series right now for them, obviously. And it comes down to hesitating at the moment where you really need to go for it. I thought he was going to play it safe and go back, but this man just decided to go straight for the ball, got the shot on net. I'm
that
surprised.
Striker instinct.
Yeah, he just went for it.
Instinct. And Ignite, he's got that. And that was a big goal for them. They might look back at this season and look at that goal and be like, man, I'm really glad Ignite scored that, because it could have been different. That could have been it for Monaco. Had they lost that overtime, maybe they don't even finish top 4. They've got Baguette Squad and RCD Espanol breathing down their neck. And top 4 is what it's all about if you're trying to make it into the RLCS. Coca, center ball. Dumaine blocked by Extra. Follow-up, and Rizx. I've been saying his name quite a bit today, getting the goal for Vertex.
And he's always in position to find a shot on net. Rizx, the follow-up from Dumaine, Dumaine as well, he's been in great positions, but it seems like he falls short a lot of the time, and Rizx, thankfully, he's there to clean it up.
Rizx, a hat trick earlier in this series. The goal of the day, probably the goal of the weekend.
That's definitely
maybe the
one
goal
of the
of this season.
Yeah, definitely.
The rival series. Tigre, shot towards net, and that one crossbar down. You saw the defender sizing him up, and Tigre still able to get it. Dumaine in the corner wanted to get boost. He had a wide rotation. He must have been on empty.
And we've been looking at Tigre right now as one of the defenders. He's been quiet, mainly on offense. Right now, he shows up at the most ideal time. Game 5, AS Monaco trying to hold top 2 and Ignite. Hello.
Talking about world-class goals, look at the double tap from Ignite.
Wow.
Such power. That one crossbar down as well. You can't shoot it better than that.
Yeah. And that's a difficult read off the corner. And that really, it just comes down to playing the game and having experience. That is just practice.
And just being disgusting at the game.
Yeah.
Ignite scoring yet another one for Monaco. No boost for Tigre. He can't challenge. Monaco just have to hold on to the lead. But Vertex, they keep battling back.
Yeah. And it feels like we were just saying that about Vertex. They got the first goal in Game 5, and then here comes Monaco with back-to-back goals. Now they hold the lead.
Dumaine, shot towards net, blocked out by Extra. Another ball sent in, double commit. Extra's out of boost. Tigre on the back wall, not a great shot, or not a great clear rather. Pass to the middle. Another pass, but that's blocked out by iGnite. Vertex. That was a close call yet again as they try to recoup and get another attack going.
They're finding strong clears. I mean, right there. A great air dribble into your own teammate. Now the possession's strong. Vertex, they're showing up. Game 1, really just a warm-up game for them. Ever since then, it has been a just sheer battle right now of who can put on just strong shooting mechanics.
And also passing.
Yeah.
Saw Tigray and iGnite getting in each other's way there. Dumaine will hustle to the corner. Tigray picking up the corner boost. Tigray another challenge. Coca last back. Dumaine turned for it, but just a second too slow. And a demo from iGnite is going to put Monaco on the attack. This one out to the middle. Shot coming in, that's high and bouncing out. Follow-up, this one off the crossbar. iGnite again attacking. Somehow that ball did not go in. Off a defender, off the post.
And iGnite, he's been so annoying and in their faces, taking the boost, getting the demos. Always that aggressor right now in the series against Vertex, doing his job.
That shot, I don't even know how he got around the ball to begin with. He was coming from across his body and was still able to get a shot towards net and almost score it.
Yeah.
iGnite to the side. Tigray waiting, misses it. Follow up from Extra, will get the clear and the demo. Extra getting in the way. Ball kicked back out to Tigray. Now iGnite down into the middle. The demo off the post. If that was on target, that demo would have secured the goal.
And I think that's what iGnite was going for. He thought it was in. Tigray with the shot just wide. And a good demo.
This is it for Vertex. Monaco, after winning overtime in Game 4, trying to come back and take the series. Tigray. The head out. Another demo. Monaco getting very physical near the end of the series.
They've waited until Game 5, it seems, to just unleash that aggression.
Chance to end it here, and a save from Rizex. Coca.
Oh, he can do it.
Mind Games 1. Rizex misses the challenge at the midfield. That pinch will send it far downfield. Extra. And the corner going for a challenge. A miss. Rizex going for the 50. Couldn't get it. Has to keep it up.
Bounce.
And that's going to be out of range, and Monaco get the win. They hold on in Game 5.